You said you'd come.
Assalamu alaikum. Social media is turning out to be a powerful tool, a medium through which fans can make their voice heard. Their outrage and backlash can change the way a movie comes out. Let it be Tiana's color in Ralph Breaks the Internet, the demand to get a Deadpool standalone movie, or to have a makeover for Sonic Hedgehog. This is Kashif Mumtaz from Watch Eat Drive Repeat, and today I'll be sharing my review, spoilers and a few Easter eggs for the long-awaited Zack Snyder's Justice League. The spoilers will start at 5 minutes and 44 seconds, so it's pretty safe to watch till then if you haven't watched the movie yet. But if you want to get into the juicy part of the movie, then keep watching the whole video. Technically, we already saw this movie in 2017, so how can we have any spoilers? It is impossible not to compare both Joss Whedon's Justice League versus the recent Zack Snyder's Justice League. The backstory. It all started in 2016 when Zack Snyder's Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice came out, and it did not go well with the fans. It was a disaster at the box office. The result was the studios were forced to rethink about the whole concept of trilogy for Justice League. While Zack Snyder had apparently shot around 4 hours of the movie, and then he left the movie because of a very painful personal tragedy, while some still say he was fired from Warner Brothers.
I'm rich.
And the studios robbed in Joss Whedon, the director of Avengers, to complete the mission. So he took 4 hours of the movie, sliced it, picked some and added some, and repacked it into a 2-hour theatrical movie, which was only 1/4 of Snyder's vision. And this half-baked, overcooked version was even a bigger disaster at the box office.
Just like a bat.
The theatrical version was much different from Snyder's version, and here comes the power of the fan. Hashtag Release Snyder Cut started trending, demanding to release Zack Snyder's version. The online movement debate were so trending that the studios decided to give Snyder an opportunity to finish post-production on his version of the movie and release his original vision. That is Zack Snyder's Justice League in a nutshell. Is this what we were waiting for? The storyline. Steppenwolf is collecting mother boxes to unite them, while Batman and Wonder Woman getting a team of Justice League together and reviving Superman to stop Steppenwolf. Yep, it's almost the same storyline. Here's what I did not like in Snyder's cut. A lot of the viewers won't be used to the aspect ratio 4:3, but that does not reduce the quality in any way. But the dead space on the sides are so to the eyes till you get used to it eventually. But if it was to be released on theater, it definitely would have pulled a huge crowd. The second point is, Snyder could have easily chopped off 20 to 30 minutes of the movie and made the runtime to 3.5 or 3:20 minutes if he just took away some of the slow motion shot in the first hour. What I liked about the movie, Snyder stuck to his theme of dark, gritty and grey shades. I understand many people might find it too boring or dark, but this is the world Snyder created from his first Man of Steel. I remember forced humor in the theatrical version, which was painful to watch.
I haven't quite been able to, brunch. What is brunch? You wait in line for an hour for essentially lunch.
You know, I mean, do you talk to fish? What about Diana?
Well, you have her number.
You could have called her.
Oh, perhaps I should fly to Paris with a handwritten note. Will you be Bruce's teammate? Check yes or no.
I'm only interested in her skill set.
I'm sure you are.
Can we?
I'm glad Snyder's version is far away from it. Barry still has a few light moments, but it is very well done. I would say Snyder had an advantage of a 4-hour runtime movie, which gave him extra flexibility to create depth in each character. Darkseid. Yes, this version has Darkseid. He was totally chopped off from the 2017 version, and after watching this, you realize how essential his influence over Steppenwolf is to enhance Justice League story. This time around, he was not just crying for his
I know, Mother. You've waited too long.
The extended time also allows us to know our team. All characters have personality in this version. We come to know how important both Cyborg and Flash are to Justice League. Both of them got time to shine in this version. Everyone had a purpose. Everyone had a reason to come together. Imagine a 2-hour movie that was hard to bear for its runtime, and a 4-hour film justified with detailings feels like a breeze. Even the CGI is so good. Steppenwolf's new armor looks intimidating rather than Viking's fancy dress competition, as it was the case in the theatrical version, and the War of Gods scene is sheer magic. I am glad this was released as a full 4-hour movie. With the binge-watching culture, it was watchable. If it was to be released in 2 parts, the first part would have been just unbearable. The film will end on a cliffhanger, which was originally part of Snyder's trilogy of Justice League. Will we ever get it? Well, we'll never know, but I can only wish for Snyderverse to be restored. The wait was worth. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Now, let's get to the meaty part. Spoilers ahead, and you have been warned. If you haven't seen the movie yet, stop here. I was sold to Snyder's Justice League version as soon as I saw this instead of this in the opening scene. I like the continuity in the DC universe. Superman vs. Batman starts where Man of Steel had ended, and Justice League starts where Batman vs. Superman had ended. And it turns out Cyborg is the center of the story. The character is well developed, his powers well illustrated. I mean, he would be the most powerful man in today's age, controlling internet just by his thoughts. Convenient information. In theatrical release, we see Batman face Parademon and it blew up with the drawing of 3 mother boxes on the wall. Or when Bruce meets Arthur in the village bar and there is a whole wall dedicated to the mother box drawing. Convenient. But in Snyder's cut, Batman gets the backstory from Diana and his reaction is,
Mother boxes?
Indestructible living machines.
the Superman revival scene is so intense. Flash getting ready to run, Cyborg computing and getting visions of horror futures, which kind of coincides with Batman's nightmare, Aquaman insisting that it's a bad idea, and Cyborg yelling no, Flash hearing it as go, and boom. At this point we see a very important scene. Just before Flash sparks the mother box, there is a slight time reversal. This is just a sneak peek of a bigger scene to come. This time around, Steppenwolf is definitely an upgrade from his old version in terms of character and the armor. While his suit did remind me of the Destroyer from Thor, but it was badass. Mira's extended shots just builds on Aquaman's solo movie, which was planned to come after Justice League, and she using her powers against Steppenwolf was awesome. Black Superman dress is insane. I think the scene where Steppenwolf swings his axe and hits Superman is just taking a dig at Avengers. Not impressed. And yeah, Flash is not just
Push some people and run away.
as he was in theatrical release. Flash was the most pointless character in the 2017 version, where his special ability was already taken by Superman and Wonder Woman. This time around, he actually saves the world. A very well shot sequence of Flash reversing time just after the Unity happened. Flash has more to do here than just...
Dostoevsky.
We see a ton of cameos in this version. Martian Manhunter, another Justice League member revealed who was planted in the background since the Man of Steel. Deathstroke, this was hinting on Batman's solo movie that might never happen. A cameo by Wonder Woman's dad Zeus and her nemesis Ares. By the way, Ares still carries that funny mustache. The Joker in Batman's nightmare vision of the future. That 2-minute Batman vs. Joker monologue is gold.
Maybe to help you undo this world you created by letting her die.
Is connect to the first vision Batman had in Batman vs Superman, where he sees Flash saying Lois is the key. Some of the things I still don't get are like, why didn't Barry notice multi-million car parked in front of his man cave in both the movies? And how did Darkseid forget the location of the only planet where he lost the war? Yeah, no Google Maps back then. What I missed from the theatrical release was Flash justifying why Superman is evil when he was revived.
Pet Cemetery.
Batman's plan of bringing the big guns to get the Psycho Superman in control, while in the Snyder cut, Batman was about to cry for help before Lois pops up. Some interesting Easter eggs which I found. Introduction of Atom. There is a possibility we might see him in Flash solo movie. You can see he's a scientist at Star Lab.
A truce, Bruce.
Joker's card in Cyborg's vision. Iris West introduction for Flash solo movie. You can see Darkseid sidekicks as well, like Desaad and Granny Goodness. While Clark walks on the Kryptonite ship, you get to see the new suit. There was a classic red and blue suit, a Kryptonite battle suit like Zod had worn, and Kryptonite outpost armor. And I found it interesting in this version where Atlanteans communicate with each other underwater with dolphin language. Lois' pregnancy test and the baby basket.
Congratulations, by the way.
So guys, please share if I missed anything or if you noticed something. Let me know if you want more of movie and TV reviews from our channel. Like, share and keep following for more.